and the seed. We spoke about connecting with our roots and our ancestors, our previous self, the fact that we need to embrace our history and not shun it, the authenticity of our Africanicity. So the question says here, how do we reconcile the fact that some of our ancestors had evil practices, or in a sense that they were maybe inherently evil? They practiced witchcraft, consulting sangomas who practiced black magic and etc. And the fact that we need to connect with them. To what end? And also, what is the purpose of connecting with such a past? If my grandmother was a witch and she wanted to pass her trade on to me, how do I embrace such a past? Or maybe the question is, how do I decline respectfully?
The question is beautiful, yet the person is answering themselves in a question. And I think the fear that we have is connecting with them is becoming like them. When connecting with them is knowing them so that you can know yourself. I did not in my conversations say you connect with your grandmother who was a witch to become a witch. The fact that Jesus connected with the Rahab, did he end up as a prostitute? The fact that Jesus connected with David, did he end up sleeping with the Uriah's wife? So what's your fear? If you read the genealogy of Jesus, don't you find it totally also equally confused? I'm saying don't be embarrassed of your past, and you have this thinking that my grandma, and you always start there because that's the most uncomfortable. What if he was rich? You always want to reason from the other side. Okay, what if he was rich? Don't you want some of those blessings to linger on you also? You know, all I'm saying is that knowing your previous parents, knowing your previous self, knowing your ancestors will give you critical DNA information that you can need to deal with. And in case also there are issues that are lingering in your family, you are able to know exactly, even diseases, for example, guys. Genealogy is important. You may think that you are buying a medical aid for X. If your grandfather had diabetes and your grandfather had diabetes and diabetes is lingering in your family, don't you want to know what killed them so you can prepare yourself also? So it's not only for the purpose of spirituality. Knowing your genealogy goes into even your health history. It goes on into your cultural respect also. And above all, I think knowing your history also avoids you marrying your own sisters and marrying your own cousins and weakening your bloodlines. And I cannot allow my daughter to get married to anyone who says he's a Mutsweneng, he's a Mfene, he's a Jambase, he's a Lisa, he's a Ngube, he's a Piri, he's a Mtolo, he's a Fakude. All those people are monkeys as far as I'm concerned. You'd rather go and look for a lion somewhere and go and look for a buffalo and go and look for a cow. Go and look for something. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But through misknowledge and through ignorance, we end up actually